She survived the Sosoliso Airlines flight crash in 2005. Oh my gosh, that is severe because who survives a flight crash? And she's beautiful, and there she is. There she is. Oh my
Hi.
goodness. How are you doing?
I'm good,
I
thank
love
you.
your
How are
hair.
you? Thank
I'm
you.
wonderful. I love your hair. I'm gonna do the same thing.
You
This is
know.
Scott. Hi.
Hi, Scott. Nice to meet
Hi,
you. Nice to meet you
nice to meet
both.
you.
Oh, well, absolutely. Thank you so much for joining us today. And I really appreciate having my son here with me
Mm,
to interview you. It is an absolute honor
thank
to be in
you.
your presence.
Oh.
You are an inspiration to many. You have done so much. You know
Thank
what's on the horizon for you now?
you. Well, a lot of things definitely were kind of postponed or stalled, I guess, because of the current
Right,
situation in the world. But I do still do a lot of traveling. Well, when I'm not off, like when I'm not home, I travel a lot. I speak at different events. That's how I got
mm,
involved with We. And I also sing a lot. I travel and sing, perform concerts. And what I'm really working on right now, especially now that I'm home, is an album, which is the coolest thing that I get to say out loud. But yeah,
wow.
it's something that's yeah, it's been in the works for a while. It was gonna be something that I released sometime this year anyway. But then now that I'm home and everyone's home, we're all trying to like kind of do what we can while we're home, myself
Right,
and
right.
the rest of the team and stuff. Yeah. So that's definitely the biggest thing I have coming up on the horizon. I'm hoping that things still work out this year where I can share more music with the world. So we'll see how it works.
Can you tell us the name of the album?
It's self-titled. It's my very first one ever. So yeah, it's just gonna be self-titled, yeah, and it's gonna have a variety of songs that basically just show my interest in music as opposed to just me doing other people's songs, give people insight to the kind of stuff that I like, so I hope it's well received.
Well, I'm sure it will be. Listen, you won you were on America's Got Talent. I mean, you
Mhm.
won. You're a
No,
winner
I
from
didn't.
that.
I didn't. I
Who
was a
gets to do
finalist.
that?
I didn't, I was a top 10 finalist, but I didn't win. No, I didn't win. But
Well,
I was
well,
like
listen.
one of the.
No, no, you are a winner. You're a winner. If you were on the show, I can't get on the show.
I've always wanted to be on the
You
show.
always wanted to be on the show. You know that's your winner. I'm going to give you a hand just for doing that. I'm
Thank you.
serious.
Y'all were so
I'm
sweet. Thank you
serious.
so much. It was
And
fun.
then, you were able to actually sing the national anthem at many
Yeah,
sports events. I mean,
that's
you have
true. That was
had
really
such a
cool.
great rise.
Thank
Do you
you.
understand that you are absolutely I don't call you a role model. I consider you a real model.
Oh, I love that. I prefer that. Oh, that's
I do
nice.
too.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm serious. You're one of those really special stars, a real true star, and just for you to be here today, um, it just means so much to all of us because
Oh,
this is a time we need to be inspired,
mm,
and your story is very inspiring,
mm.
So I'm not going to take over. I want my son. He wants to
Oh,
interview you and ask you a few
oh, cool.
questions.
I'm
Okay?
I
down.
just want to say, like, with such a big platform as yours, what
Mm.
message do you hope to share with the world?
Mm,
I think my number one message for the world, I guess, in a more general sense, is I want to use like my story and my voice, if possible, to let people know that there is always life to look forward to after
mm,
trauma. And trauma can come in any form. It doesn't have to be something as very obvious and extreme as what happened to me, but
right.
people have invisible scars as well. Oftentimes those are the ones that take the longest to heal. And I want people who have all kinds of scars from life to know that there is life to look forward to even after what they've been through, not just surviving what happened but thriving after. And I want my life to be an example of that for as many kids, as many teenagers, as many adults as possible. So that's really my general message for the world.
Oh my goodness. First of all, that's a huge message because one, I just want to tell you you're beautiful. No, I'm
Thank
serious.
you.
You're beautiful inside and out. And I think what people need to understand is, and we're going back to that maybe, right? That, it's about inner beauty as well. You
Exactly.
know, I've seen
Yep.
some really beautiful people on the outside, but they weren't too pretty on the inside. You
Exactly.
know?
Yep.
And
Yep.
you are
I agree.
I think people are also celebrating scars now too. You
Yes.
know?
Definitely more than ever,
Have
I
you heard
think.
about
Yes.
that?
I believe so. I've always felt pretty comfortable. I think that mostly goes, that's mostly something that happened because of the environment that I was treated in. You know, I had a lot of amazing people in my support system. So I never really got to see the negative side of, kind of living my life with someone that has so severe scars. But
Right.
as I've been growing older and moving out there and seeing more of the world, I just see that there's so much more good than like TV
Yeah.
would have you believe in individual
Oh my
people
God.
and communities. And everyone
Mm,
just wants to be everyone wants to help. Everyone wants to be, well, I think deep down, we all want to just be good and help people as much as we can. And that's what I see in the world when I go out there. So I feel like there's a lot more celebrating of uniqueness, of differences than
mm,
ever before, and
right.
a lot more inclusion as well for a lot of groups of people that typically maybe would not have like the spotlight in any situation. Just someone like me being on a show as big and open and exposed as America's Got Talent is a sign to me that, we might be moving in the right direction in some places. So I definitely agree with that. Yeah.
Well, speaking about that, what do you consider is one life skill that will help us get through times like these?
Ooh, life skill. I would say, I don't know if it's a skill per se or if it's advice, but from my
Hmm.
experience, I would say the kind of company that we keep as people makes all the difference in the world. So I would say the advice or skill, I guess, would be picking and choosing the right kind of company for you.
Mm,
When I say that, I don't mean just choosing positive people to hang around that tell you
right.
things are great even when they're not, or people that
Mm,
keep you down and just say negative stuff to you all the time, make you feel like you can't do anything. But people who are genuine, people who are authentic and real. These are people that you can trust their opinions. You can trust they'll always give you the best kind of feedback, the most honest feedback. And I think
mm,
that that's what we need to grow as people. We need people that don't just blindly encourage you, but actually tell you things as they are. So you have a clear picture of your strengths, your weaknesses, your
right.
who you are really, and who you present to the world at all times. It's all about being genuine at all times. And so you want to be genuine, you have to have genuine people around you as well. So that's the energy you should surround yourself with. And I just know in my experience that that's what's worked for me, because it's not
Hmm.
always easy putting your most honest foot forward everywhere you are in
Right.
every crowd. But when you have the right people around you that do the same thing and encourage the same thing, you won't know any other way to be. And I think you also kind of you draw the kind of person you are, you draw people like that to yourself as well. So when you're honest, you get that from other people, I think. So I think that's the best thing I can tell someone is keep the right company, especially for kids and teenagers. That's like the most impressionable time in your life. You want to know who your friends are. Yeah.
That's right.
Right.
I call those people trusted critics. The people you
That
can
is so
trust.
good. I like that. Yes. That's definitely what my
Yeah.
mom is for sure.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so thank you so much for this.
Oh,
But
thank
I do
you.
have just one more question, and it's
Oh.
kind of a big one. Do you
Uh-oh.
think maybe you could sing a song for us today?
Oh, heck yeah. Yeah. Always happy to sing. Yes.
I love
Okay.
that.
Let's see. So I'll sing one of the songs
We
I did
put
on
you on the
American Got
spot.
Talent.
We put you on the spot. I'm sorry.
I'm like always ready for if anyone asks me like to sing, because I love it. So I always
Okay,
hope
that's
someone's
another
like,
thing then.
yeah,
Always be ready. You
always
got to
be
know that.
ready. I
Always
love
be
that.
ready.
Always be
That's
ready.
another good one. Well, I got to write this stuff down. This is good stuff. Always be ready. Oh my gosh, she said a lot of
Um,
stuff. Are you taking notes? Okay.
Sorry, going to sleep.
okay, so this song is called Conqueror. I sang it while I was on the show. I'm just gonna do the first part, just for time. Okay, so let's go. Life is like a big merry-go-round. You're up and then down. Going in circles trying to get to where you are. Everybody's been counting you out. But where are they now? Sitting in the same old place, just faces in the crowd. We all make mistakes. You might fall on your face, but don't ever give up. I'd rather stand tall than live on my knees. 'Cause I am a conqueror and I won't accept defeat. Try telling me no. One thing about me is I am a conqueror. I am a conqueror. Whoa.
Woo! Oh my gosh!
Absolutely incredible.
Did you
Oh,
hear
you
that
guys are so
ring?
sweet.
Yeah.
I am a conqueror. Oh my,
We're all conquerors.
Oh,
oh my gosh,
exactly. We're all conquerors.
that made me feel good
I'm
inside. It
glad.
really
I think
did.
it's the perfect song for this
Oh my
time.
gosh.
That's a feel
Thank you
good song.
guys.
That's what did you say?
That's a feel good song. That
Yes,
makes you feel good.
exactly. Exactly.
That absolutely is a feel good song. I really appreciate you for this special moment.
Oh, thank you, Dr. J.
You know,
It's been great being here, honestly.
I would love to meet you in person. I really
Likewise.
would. You
Likewise.
know, I just want to touch your hand. You know, you know. So I just again thank you to
Thank
for
you
just taking
too.
out time with us today. I needed that. Like that's going to take me the rest of this year. That is my new theme. I am a conqueror. I'm serious. That was beautiful.
Thank
You know,
you.
you
Nice to
to all
meet you,
your friends.
Scott, by the way.
I said nice to meet you.
Thank you. It
Yeah,
was so
nice to
much.
meet
It
you
was so
both.
nice to meet
Oh,
you too.
thank
It was such
you.
an
Thank
honor.
you so much. Thank you.
Okay, you got to go back to class.
Yeah.
All
You get
right.
like a banana and split.
All right. All right. Thank you again, everybody. I hope you really enjoyed that. I really appreciate Kechi spending this time with us today.